So I'm a Brooklyn boy through and through, which means I got the attitude. But I also have some fond memories. I lived on East 19th Street near Kings Highway. Kings Highway was a main thoroughfare. Well, not a main thoroughfare, but a thoroughfare, commercial district. And East 19th Street was a kind of a peaceful street. Apartment buildings up and down the street. A couple of private houses, but mostly apartment buildings, 6 stories. One right next to another, maybe 12, 15 families on a floor. And back then, in the late 50s, early 60s, it wasn't really about organized activities where mom puts a kid in a car and drags her off to soccer or dance or gymnastics or whatever else you have. It was about, hey mom, I'm going out to play. And okay dear, be back by 8. And so I would just run, my brother and I would just run down 4 flights of stairs, go outside, and our friends would be there pretty much every evening after dinner. And we'd play games. Ring-a-levio was a popular one. It's kind of like team hide and seek. During the day after school we would play stickball, which is of course baseball with a broomstick instead of a bat. Only trouble is the bases were cars and the playing field was the street. So every minute or so the game would be interrupted by someone yelling, "Car!" And then we'd all jump to the side, wait for it to pass, and then continue the game. About a block and a half from my house was Kings Highway, and there was a pizzeria on the corner named Belladonna Pizzeria. At the time I didn't realize that Belladonna means beautiful woman, but I was too young for that anyway. They had absolutely the best pizza ever. And to this day, I've never tasted pizza as good. So, Belladonna Pizzeria, one of my favorite childhood memories. And then they opened up a Carvel next to it, which was like Mr. Softy, except it was fixed. But Mr. Softy did come around, and the Good Humor Man, that's been gone forever. It was a small ice cream truck. He'd open the freezer door in the back and sell us the ice cream. There was a bagel store on Kings Highway, and I think they sold pickles too. Pickles in this huge barrel, the large, full-size large barrels full of these delicious pickles. But anyway, this bagel store was not unionized. And the union wanted them to unionize. And they refused. They just was a family business. So one day the union pulled up in a truck and parked right outside the bagel store and handed out a bag of 3 bagels to anyone who passed by, free. That was their way of trying to convince this store to go union. Basically, they just screwed with their business by handing out free bagels to everyone. So this is what you call the low-key mafia. No guns, no explosives, just bagelage everywhere. And I would ride my bike, I'd ride past them, and they'd give me a bag of bagels, I'd go around the block and pass them again and get another bag of bagels and then take it home. So, I'm a Brooklyn boy. Proud of it. All right.